Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 1990s. Today, we are going to get out and start ripping up some land. We got the Case 7110 here, or we can take the John Deere 8300. Probably the smart thing would be to take the 8300. I really doubt, I don't know if maybe the Case has the power to pull the ripper behind it there, or the disc behind it, but I don't know. It might be a little underpowered. That Deere is definitely better suited for the job, but we're already hooked up here, so we might as well give the Case a try, am I right? Let's go ahead and put her in drive, get her going, turn on the flashers, and we're going to start rolling on out of our way, already getting to work here today. I think we're going to head down and rip up some land just south of Grant's farm, and then maybe we'll rip up some of our new fields. I have this one here that's close to home that we can rip up at any time. However, I would like to get the bales out of the field before we even do that. I really don't think this tractor has the go-go, like the what I keep calling it go-go juice because that's been stuck in my head for days now. I can't remember where I heard it, but it's been. Anyways, I don't think this tractor's got the power to really rip up any land. We might have to go back and... Oh, geez. We can barely get up the hill. Okay. You know what? We're not doing it. We're not. I can't. I can already tell you this thing is... It ain't gonna happen. Let's turn this thing around on the road. And let's swap it for the 8300. As always, guys, if at any point you enjoy the videos, make sure you hit that like button. If you find yourself watching more than one video, it's a good sign you enjoy the content. You want to be notified when new videos are posted. So click that subscribe button and get notified every time a new video is posted. Okay. As we Austin powers this thing through the ditch around, trying to turn around because I don't want to back the whole way. It's ridiculous. That's fine. We made it work. I went and found the least steep part of the ditch I could right there and used it to turn around. Yeah, this tractor definitely doesn't have the power. Look at this. It's a good thing I'm switching. This thing definitely doesn't have the power to run it. That's alright. We'll go back, we'll get the 8300. I was just curious to see if we could do it with the Case. I kind of wanted to give the Case a go and see how it works, but that ain't happening. Not today. We'll get back over here, swap out tractors, and then get back over to that field. Oh, by the way, this tractor has a bale monitor and a planter monitor right there on the right-hand side, since those were some of the original, like my intent for this tractor was to be doing baling and things like that. But, yeah, anyways, enough rambling. Man, I can barely get up my driveway. Come on. Holy cow. It's a good thing we're swapping tractors. Let's go ahead and drop that. Now, for everyone that wants manual attach, here's the reason we don't have it. It does not work in our server. We've tried many versions of manual attach, and we just can't not get a version that works in our server. 90% of our mods probably are actually extremely out of date. We don't update any mods because then we'd all have to re-download them. So we're running like old versions of everything. Like practically everything probably has had an update. And even the map, like this map isn't even the most up-to-date version. Everything we do is out of date and not updated. So maybe that's part of the reason. Maybe if we got everything updated, maybe we'd be able to get manual attach in here working fine. But I know there's a conflict somewhere with something. And no matter what we did, it conflicted with some mod somewhere, somehow. And that's why we never use manual attach. But anyways, enough rambling. Let's finally get to the field 4 minutes later. Man, I don't know. Maybe the 8300 can barely pull this behemoth. I didn't think it was that big of a disc, but we can barely get up any hill, any tractor with this thing. Must just be a little heavy. I don't know what the deal is. Pure steel? Pure iron? I don't know what the deal is about that. 8300 definitely has enough power under the hood to pull this, so I guarantee it. That Case probably had enough as well, but that's alright. Deere on Deere, we'll stick with it. Plus, I love the 8300. We have them in real life. Really nice tractor most of the time. Alright, we're showing up to the field here. Gonna take a right-hand turn. And right here, actually next to our alfalfa, which is kind of tall. Holy cow, that could probably be cut, couldn't it? That stuff's looking a little tall. We're going to pull right down the middle. There we go. Try not getting the alfalfa too much. And over here, as you can see, this field we did not get harvested, unfortunately. So if we hop out and take a look here, we'll see. All of this is just withered oat. I believe we had oat planted in here, withered away, looking like a field of snow almost. Looks like a frosted crop is what it looks like. So we've got to get all that tilled up out of the way so we can plant it this year. And hopefully we'll actually get around to harvesting it this time. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm super excited for the 1990s. Looks like you guys are really excited for the 90s series as well. If you are and you want to see more 90s, then click that like button. I judged the success of videos based off of views, likes, comments, all of it. So, the more you guys do that kind of stuff, the more likely you are to see the videos that you want to see. Also, there are plenty of times where I record what I feel like recording because I'm sure you guys understand and can agree. If I don't enjoy recording it, you guys aren't going to enjoy watching it near as much. You know what I mean? It's almost like if I don't enjoy something, then you can tell. You can tell when I get frustrated. It's pretty easy. It's pretty good. It happens. Maybe you guys enjoy that. I don't know. But it's happened from time to time, that's for sure. We're working up the field, though. It's just deleting away all of the old oat crop we had planted out here. Grant looks like he's actually got all of his fields already cultivated, ripped up. Well, maybe not all of them. He's got no. Looks like he does. Dang, Grant has been at it. I haven't talked to him for a little while. Maybe I should stop by his house one of these days and see if he's around. Super busy guy, I know. So maybe we'll be able to catch him one of these times. We still need to build that trail from his place over to my place. Maybe one of these days we'll get around to that. But we're ripping up everything here. Gonna do our headland pass, or at least we're getting into my what do you call it? My alfalfa over there a little bit. Watch that. Don't want to get in the alfalfa too much. There we go. Nice and sharp turn there. Oh yeah, the 8300 is handling this no problem whatsoever. Loving it. This field isn't going to take very long for us to disc either, so it shouldn't take too long to do. We can probably move over to one of our newer fields later today as well. We got plenty of sunshine ahead of us here. Oh no! Get out of the alfalfa field, Jake. You turn up all your alfalfa. What are you doing, boy? You trying to destroy your crop? You just planted that. Well, I mean you planted it 10 years ago. Don't mind that. Don't mind the weird. Look, we went with the 1999 because then we can use anything to the 90s. And the whole point of this is so we can skip to equipment from that era, from that time period. We thought that would be fun and that would be interesting. I understand in the real world, you wouldn't upgrade your equipment just because it's a new, what is it, decade technically? Is that what you would call it? Just because it's a new decade, but for the sake of content creation for these videos, the theme is 80s, 90s, 2000s, whatever it may be as we progress forward. So we're trying to keep to that theme overall for the videos. So that is why, I understand it's not the most realistic, but I'm sure you guys, most of you, understand the reason we do it that way. Also, just a little behind the scenes, I actually just bought a couple lights that I can attach to my desk. I bought a arm bracket that I can attach to my desk for my DSLR, my Sony a7R III, so I can use that as my webcam now for live streams. I also bought a power adapter for my camera so I can plug it into the wall so I don't have to worry about the batteries. And I bought a couple floodlights to kind of spice up the background a little bit more with a little bit more RGB lighting. I have the little LED strips right now, and they just don't quite cut it. But I'm hoping that those upgrades are going to look really good for the stream. In fact, I can show you what it looks like normally right now. If I can, let's see here. That's what it looks like normally right here. What's up, everybody? We're recording the video right now. So this is a video, but you guys recognize this from live streams. And yeah. So hopefully all of this will be a lot better here in a little bit. Anyways, back to the 1990s. I don't know what live streams are. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's the 90s. It is not the 2020s. What am I talking about? We're not too far from being done ripping up this field, though. We've got this little chunk down here. This is the biggest chunk. We got that little section right over there. We could probably get in one pass, and we'll be done with this field. Tiny little field. Honestly, our fields were so small. I'm glad that we did end up buying some more land, because we needed it. We did not have enough land. I mean, I say that as I'm tilling up crop that I wasn't even able to get harvested. But that's because of something else. That's not because we had too much land. It's just because I wasn't around for a week or two, so we weren't able to get this harvested. It's all right though. We took a little bit of crop insurance out on it, and everything worked out fine. You know, the farm stayed afloat. The farming crisis through the 80s was a little rough. We thought we were going to lose the farm there for a little bit and had to sell off a lot of equipment, but we've been working it back through the 90s. Things have been getting good. We have some nice equipment. Haven't made any real upgrades to the actual farm. I would love to make some upgrades to the farm, but man, that costs some money, and I'm just not quite sold on whether or not I want to spend that. You know what I mean? 8300 is working up a storm here, though. Having no problem whatsoever. This is exactly what we have in real life, so I understand this tractor completely. The radio's even there, all the air vents, the speakers. Very cool. This is neat. Oh, actually, we're neutral though. That's going to be a problem. How are we driving in neutral? How are we doing it? Also, our RPMs are all the way down. How do we do it? How's it being done? Oh, we probably could have got that all in one swipe. If I was paying attention. That's all right. That's all right. We'll lift it up. Turn her sharp. There you go. Luckily, disc having no problems for us so far. And we're going to miss that bit, so we're going to have to come back for it. One more little pass. And we are done with this field. Beautiful. All right, let's come to a stop. I'm going to set the hydraulic to fold that up. Let's hop out as it does so. Looks like we don't have any dirt clumps or anything. Those should all rest just fine. And once it pulls up, it should release in the cab there. Looking good. All right. I think we're good to go. Don't have any twine or anything in the tires from the field. Everything's looking fine after that. I think we can move on to the next one. 8300's already getting some paint shipping on it, by the way. I must have done a poor job. I spray painted it. And I must have got the the Walmart brand spray paint. the dollar store brand spray paint. That's what happened. All right. Let's get out of here if we can. Don't get stuck in the dirt. Got the duals, and that should help us out. And we'll get over to one of our new fields to get that ripped up for the 90s here, and maybe we might go pick up some seed. It's still too early to plant, so we don't really need to worry about that too much. I should check and see the status of our. We might also need to mow our alfalfa here at some point, because that stuff is looking mighty tall. All right, flashers on. I said flashers on. There we go. Now, down the road we go, and to the next field. All right, we're showing up, and those fields right there around that house are not ours, but this field right here is. So, I think we'll just. Hold on, what is that about? What are you? Excuse me? Well, don't know what that is. Someone must have sprayed the grass there. I don't know. Maybe they were trying to clear out the entrance from the grass or something. Let's actually, hold on, what's going on in this field? Did I buy it? Planted already? I didn't think it did. I bought it at a blind auction, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. I didn't even come look at it. It might already be planted. Well, how about that? Well, that's neat. I don't have to put any input costs into it? What about the other field we own back here? Oh, snap? Okay. Well, let's see if I can skedaddle my way around the field, not through the field. I don't want to drive over our crop, because that is very neat. That's convenient. I own the field, and I don't even have to deal with planting it. That'll be great. Huh. Man must put some, what is it? I'm not even sure what we got planted here. Looks like wheat. That's what it looks like. It looks like wheat. Must have planted some winter wheat maybe, or I don't know. Well, that is convenient. That is convenient then all can... Okay. Alright. Well, let's go check the other field on the backside that we own and see if that's also planted. If so, win, win, win. Can't complain about that. Ah, yes. I love those pixelated trees. Don't you just love it when you're driving down the road and you see pixelated trees blowing in the breeze? It's just great, isn't it? Sometimes you can see over the pixelated trees and the world just falls off. Ah! How about it? They were right. The world is flat. Crazy. Oh, no. Now there's going to be a bunch of theories that I'm a flat earther. There it is, Jake. Way to go. Look what you did to yourself. And there's the tree line. Looks like I'm going to have to cut through the tiny little bit of the field there. That'll be all right. Don't want to smack them trees. Ooh, this is going to get a little sketchy. We're on the edge of the bluff. Right down there is kind of the riverside. Way down there. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. Come on. Get on up that hill now. You can do her. I believe in you. Oh, we're spinning tires. There it is. Didn't know we were playing spin tires. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, dear. Get up the hill. Good boy. Don't you spin no tires, boy. Get on up that hill. 2.5 miles an hour. We have 418 gallons of fuel. Good Lord. I don't want to know what it would cost to fill this sucker up. It's 144, though, in case anyone was wondering. Oh, we might have just nicked that. Oh, going this way. I really need to pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get to my other field. Who knew it would be such a long process? Well, now, who planted in the ravine? Who thought this was a good idea? Oh, geez. Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. Somebody's an airhead. Okay, then. It's a treacherous path just to get back to this other... I mean, it's not bad. If this field wasn't planted, there's a little inlet, actually, near the other entrance. But we have to go all the way around this stupid field because I don't want to drive in the crop. One of these days we'll get there. By the way, guys, we are like less than 300 away from 42,000 already. I just want to point that out. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support on this channel in the last 8-9 months. It has been crazy. Thank you. I can't say that enough. Thank you so much. We've been gaining over like 100 subs a day easy for the last week or two, maybe even 3 weeks now. It's been great. I'm loving it. Keep up the good work, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. And I'm really enjoying making them, so thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And as he finishes being all sappy, he finally finds... I don't even think this is the actual way into the field. Is there another way? No, I think this is it. I thought there was actually a little road there, but I guess not. So here's our other field, and looks like it's also planted. This looks like oats. Oats. I want to say that's oats. Dang. You mean to tell me both these fields are already planted and I don't even have to do nothing but harvest them? Or I guess I got to spray them, but I'll take that. I'm not going to complain about that. No way. Sweet. These fields are already done. Well, that couldn't have gone any better. Well, I guess these fields are already done and we already did the other field over there. I got to move the bales out of the only other field we have to disc up yet, so I guess we'll just save that for another day. We're going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to watch more content, click that subscribe button. And thank you guys so much for all the support recently. It's been crazy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.